Welcome back to the show. Today, John and I are diving into a topic that separates the hobbyist from the prosumer, finding a consumer sewing machine that can tackle the toughest fabrics. We're talking thick denim, canvas, and those multi-layered jean hems, and crucially, match the look and resilience of true industrial stitching.
That's right, Amanda. A lot of people want that bulletproof look of factory-made jeans, but they quickly realize a standard home machine just can't punch through 6 or 8 layers of denim at a crotch seam. The core challenge is that domestic machines are built for versatility, hundreds of decorative stitches and portability, whereas industrial machines are single-purpose, high-speed powerhouses, often running at over 5,000 stitches per minute. The goal isn't to replace an industrial machine, but to find the very best domestic equipment that minimizes the performance gap.
Amanda, so let's talk about the heavy hitters that actually can handle that punishment. We've identified three top contenders based on engineering and performance on heavy material.
Starting at the top, if you prioritize pure, uncompromising straight stitch power, you need to look at the semi-industrial category. The Juki TL2010Q is a beast. It's a straight stitch only machine with an aluminum die-cast body, giving it industrial-grade construction, and it can hit speeds of 1,500 stitches per minute, SPM. It's the closest you get to industrial lock stitch quality at home, but you're sacrificing decorative stitches. You're looking at an approximate price range of $1,199 to $2,099.
For those who need both power and computerized versatility, think buttonholes, bar tacks, and utility stitches, the Juki HZL 300 Exceed series is the benchmark. This premium machine is lauded for its internal mechanics, especially its unique box feed system. That system dramatically improves control when sewing over uneven, thick surfaces like a denim seam hump, because the feed dogs maintain contact with the fabric for a longer duration. This is essential for preventing skip stitches and ensuring uniform strength. It usually runs between $699 and $949.
And for the serious sewer who prefers mechanical simplicity and robust reliability, the Janome HD 3000 Heavy Duty is consistently praised. It features a heavy-duty aluminum frame and is celebrated for its sheer mechanical piercing power, capable of sewing through 6 to 8 layers of denim or garment leather. It's a true workhorse, and its price is much more accessible, typically ranging from $429 to $559.
The key differentiator often isn't just a strong motor, but the type of power. For sewing those critical jean seams, you need torque at low speeds. High-end computerized models like the Juki HCL 300 use DC motors that sustain superior punch power even when you're crawling over a thick intersection. This control is what prevents needle deflection and skip stitches on those massive humps.
Now let's get into the complex stitches that give jeans their professional look and strength. To replicate the resilience, you need to master a couple of industrial techniques on your domestic machine.
First up, the flat felled seam. This is the standard for structural strength, like the side seam of jeans. The strength comes from a double folded design that completely encases the raw edges. On a domestic machine, you achieve this with precise steps. Sew the wrong sides together, trim one side of the seam allowance to about 1/4 of an inch, press the wider allowance over the trimmed one, and then secure it with 2 parallel lines of long, straight stitching. This technique demands a machine with excellent feeding capability to keep the lines parallel and straight.
Absolutely. Next, reinforcement spots like the tops of pockets need a bar tack. Industrially, these are done by dedicated machines, but at home, you simulate it by using your standard zigzag stitch. You set the zigzag width to your desired length, say 3 millimeters, and then reduce the stitch length to a near zero setting, less than 0.5 millimeters. Because you need maximum density for durability, you typically stitch forward, back stitch over the same line, and repeat, doing 3 or 4 passes to maximize thread density.
And finally, the distinct look of a factory-made jean hem. Here's the tough truth. The characteristic, slightly slanted, durable hem found on jeans is a chain stitch, which a standard lock stitch machine cannot structurally replicate. To get that specific aesthetic, you actually need a separate specialized machine, a cover stitch machine. It uses top stitching thread in the needle and a looper thread below to create that professional, stacked look that truly matches the factory finish.
The last vital piece of the puzzle for achieving true resilience is thread. Consumer machines have a structural limit. The maximum thread size you can reliably run through a standard home machine is Tech 70. You must pair this heavy thread with a large needle, typically a size 18-110, to create a hole big enough in that dense denim and prevent thread breakage. If you try to use thicker thread than Tech 70, you risk constantly compromising your tension and stitch quality.
Excellent advice, John. To recap, aim for powerful torque, look for advanced feeding systems, and pair your heavy-duty machine with the correct techniques and needle-thread combination to get that coveted industrial look and strength.
Thanks to everyone listening to the MypronCast. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. Stay tuned for regular content about stuff and things.